Namaste, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Yoga Infusion. My name is Dylan, and today I welcome you to a class in beautiful Kyoto, Japan. However, it is very, very hot. The sun is going down, so I'm going to make this quick. This class is an easy, stretchy, relaxing, feel-good flow for after any travel that you might be participating in. We flew here from Los Angeles with a layover in Hawaii, and it took about 26 hours total to get from Los Angeles to Kyoto. And by the end of that time, my body was so sore, stiff, and tired. So this class is to help you get through any kind of feeling like that in your body. So when you're ready, I'll meet you on the mat. We'll begin today in Sukhasana, easy seated pose. Just finding a second to take a breath, to tune into your body. After travel, it can be really stressful, kind of getting from one place to another, especially if you don't speak the language. So just take a second to sit down, appreciate the fact that you made it, you're here. Listen to the insects and the birds. Close the eyes, and let's just take a few deep breaths here, in through the nose and out through the nose, allowing the shoulders to relax, the muscles to release just a little bit. Begin to sink into your body. Just begin to notice anything that might be going on at this point. Any stiffness, any soreness. Any places that maybe just need a little bit of extra attention today. So let's take 3 conscious, intentional breaths in and out through the nose. Last one. And we'll begin to add in some movement. So hold on to your knees here, palms facing down. Inhale, arch the back, open the heart forward, draw the shoulder blades down the back. And as you exhale, round into the back, draw the chin to the chest. Inhale, arching forward, lift the chin slightly, exhale, round back. And as you move here a few more times, just to begin to give yourself permission to pause throughout this class in any place that feels like it needs a little extra attention, a little longer of a stretch. Now let's take this into circles. So as you inhale, bring your heart over towards the right knee, swoop it to the left, and exhale, round back, chin to chest again. Inhale, arching forward, round, or circling rather, and then exhale back. A couple more times. Two more. And inhaling back to center, neutral. And from here, ground your sits bones down, take your fingertips forward. Keep the spine long. Walk your hands as far forward as you can, and then once you've reached your limit, you can allow the head to fall and stretch into the lower back. And then inhale, walk it back in. Switch the feet, so now the funny foot is in front. And we'll take Sufi circles the other direction. So as you inhale to the left knee, swoop to the right, and round back. Again, pausing any place that maybe is a little tight, a little sore, needs a little extra love and breath. For me, it's my feet and my lower back right now. I walked 26,000 steps, almost 27,000 steps yesterday, and my feet feel it. So speaking of that, coming back to center, first off, we'll stretch the back, so walk the hands forward, noticing one side might be different than the other. Keep the back long, sits bones grounded, and then once you've hit the end, you can let the head release. And then walk it back in. Come into a cobbler's pose, soles of the feet together. And then from here, you're going to give yourself a little bit of a foot massage. If you've already done your walking, this is going to feel great. If you just came from a plane, maybe your feet are a little bit sore, swollen rather. Mine were very, very poofy. But if you feel comfortable doing this, give yourself a little massage because you deserve it. Your feet deserve it. They do a lot of work. And if you can, take more time to do this. This feels wonderful. But if you can't, if you don't have the time, bookmark this class and come back to it later and meet me in a tabletop. So coming to hands and knees, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, spread the fingers really, really wide. And we'll take some cat-cows here. Inhale, lift the heart, drop the belly, lift the tailbone. Exhale, round into the back. Tailbone points towards the knees, chin to chest. Really press into the tops of the feet. Inhale, cow, finding space in the heart. Exhale, cat. Let's take 3 more like this. Finding space in the spine. Moving with your breath. And now we're going to take it a little bit more intense. So walk your hands forward about 6 inches maybe. You'll figure it out in your own body. And then as you inhale, you're going to rock forward, drop the hips, bend the elbows, open the heart. Come into an extended cobra. If this is too much on your lower back, you can come all the way to the ground and take a baby cobra. And then as you exhale, you're going to round back, come into child's pose, stretching into the back. Inhale, round through the back, drop the hips, open the heart. Cobra, high cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Let's do that 2 or 3 more times on your breath. Beautiful. Coming back into tabletop. Inhale, kick the right leg back, parallel to the ground, flex the heel. And then as you exhale, bring the knee to the nose, around into the back, and step the foot forward. You can always carry the foot as well, if you can't get it through just with the rounding. And come into a low lunge. Press down through the top of the back foot. Let the hips fall forward a little bit here as you stretch in the front of the hip flexor. Traveling, planes, trains, automobiles, we're doing a lot of sitting. So the hip flexors get tight and compressed. So let's just take a second to dump here. Normally I don't allow dumping in low lunge, but there's a time for everything. And just stretch into the front of the left hip flexor. You can find some movement here as well if that feels good to you. Just kind of allow yourself to relax into the posture. Excellent. All right, engaging through the front leg, come back up a little bit. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, plant the palms, take that right knee back to tabletop. And then kick the left leg back. Inhale here. Exhale, round the knee towards the nose and step it through, coming into low lunge. Hands on the left thigh, just kind of dumping the hips down. Stretching here. Find the spot that feels good to you. Again, this is not really it's not going to be a challenging class. This is going to be a feel-good class. You don't really need a challenging class when you've hiked up the side of a mountain, walked 10 miles, lots of stairs, lots of hills. If you're having a more relaxing vacation and you feel like you want to work out, there are other classes for that. Whoa, really big ant. Please get off. Thank you. Okay. All right, inhale, woo, reach up. Exhale, plant the palms, step it back to tabletop. He's back. Thank you. Please leave my mat. Beautiful. Coming into plank, lower the belly all the way to the mat. Inhale, cobra, draw the shoulders down, elbows toward each other, open the heart. Exhale, release, and press it into our first downward facing dog. Ugh, feels so good. Find some movement here. Pedaling through the feet, maybe allowing the hips to fall to the left and the right. Finding some space in the shoulders and neck. Maybe taking your hands a little bit wider apart in order to create that space. Shake the head, yes and no. Just enjoy being in your body today. Finding stillness, if that calls to you. If you'd rather keep moving, feel free to do that. And then inhale the right leg up and open. Stack the hip. And then draw a few, ant on my hand. Draw a few circles. That's what happens when you do yoga out in the wilderness. You know? All right. Open the hip. Draw a few big circles with the knee. First one direction, and then the other. It's a big ant that looks like it could cause damage, you know, like a fire ant, but black. So I don't know. I don't trust it. All right. Inhale, knee high to the sky, open. Stretch through the back of the leg. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Come into high lunge this time. All right, this time we do have to engage the legs, so press through the back heel. Right knee over right ankle. Inhale, reach the arms up. Engage through the legs. Press through the right heel also. Relax the shoulders. Soften the gaze. And then take the right hand to the right hip. Reach the left arm up and over to the right. Maybe take your gaze up to the left to look at the beautiful Japanese maple above your head. Pretty sure that's what that is. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if you can see it. Inhale, reaching back up. Exhale, open arm, twist to the right. Reach your right arm back, left arm forward. Option here to take the right hand down the left thigh and reach the left arm up and back, finding more length in the side body. Inhale, come back through center, reach up. Exhale, plant the palms, step it back to plank. Vinyasa of choice. You can take a chaturanga to an upward dog or not. Take a cobra, meet in downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up and open. Find some space and then draw some circles with the knee. First one way and then the other. Back to center. Lift the knee high. Inhale here. Exhale, step it through for high lunge. Finding your balance. Find the strength in the foundation of your legs. Arms reaching up. If this is too much for your arms today, you can always stay in prayer also. No worries, keep the arms out of it. Left hand to left hip. Inhale, reach the right arm up and over, side bend. Maybe take your gaze up. Challenge your balance. Maybe not. Who cares? Do whatever feels good for you. Inhale, come back to center, reach up. Exhale, open arm twist to the left this time. Keep the legs strong. Hands in line with the shoulders. Option to stay here or drop the left hand down the right thigh. Reach the right arm up. Inhale, come back to center, reach up. Exhale, plank. Vinyasa to downward dog. This is the first yoga I've done since I've been here, and it really does feel so nice. All right, inhale the right leg up and open. Stack the hip, bend the knee. Option to stay here, or if you would like to take a wild thing, drop the right foot behind you, flip the hips, open the heart. Take a different perspective on the world. And coming back to three-legged dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step it through. Drop the left heel down. Windmill the arms up. Warrior 2. Virabhadrasana 2. Make sure the right knee is in line with the right toes. Right heel is lined up with the back arch. Relax the shoulders. Bend deeply into the right knee. Don't worry, we're not staying here very long. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Reach the arms up. Keep the legs straight. Exhale, reach the arms forward and back. Bump the left hip back in space. Reach the right arm far, 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 far forward. And then drop the right hand down. Left arm up. Triangle pose. Here, open the left ribs, left hip a little higher. Stack the arms. Take your gaze up, straight, down, wherever feels best for your neck. Reach the left arm up and overhead, palm facing down. Stretch between the fingertips and the left foot. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the left hand down, flip the left heel up. Bring the right hand on the inside of the right foot, heel the right foot out to the side. We're coming into lizard pose. Drop the left knee down. Keep the right knee squeezed in towards the right shoulder, so it's not falling out to the side here at first. Option to stay up on the hands, or you can come down on the forearms if that's in your practice. Continue to kind of keep that attention on the right knee so it's not falling out to the side. Find your stretch in the thighs, in the hamstrings, in the hips, wherever it feels good for you. And then coming back up. Turn the right toes out a little bit, and then come on the outer edge of the right foot, allowing the right knee to fall out now this time. Make sure that your foot is staying in alignment with your leg, so you're not rounding into the ankle. And then maybe take your right hand to your right thigh, twist a little bit open, a little bit deeper here. And then bring the knee back upright, foot down. Keep the left hand down, right arm up. Scoot your left knee a little bit closer. And then bend into the left knee. Reach back with the right arm. Grab onto the foot or ankle. If you can't do this, you can always just bend the leg. You don't have to reach the foot if it's not in your body today. And stretch into the quad here. You can also use a strap around the foot. You can also give yourself an excuse to give yourself a foot massage here. Why not? All right, release. Bring the right hand back to the mat. Step it back to plank. Vinyasa of choice. You can make it more challenging with your chaturangas. You can make it more relaxing with your cobras. All right, back to downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up and open. Option to stay here and just stretch into the inner thighs, or drop the left foot behind you, flip the hips. Ooh, wild thing, my favorite pose. Open, stretch. Inhale here. And exhale, bring it back to three-legged dog. Left leg high. Inhale. Exhale, step it through, and drop the right heel down, turn the right toes out. Warrior two. Find your legs. Find your balance. As I fall over, arms reaching forward and back. Shoulders relax. Your legs are doing the work, your arms are doing less work. Lengthen the tailbone down. Try to draw the crown of the head a little higher. And then straighten the left leg, reach the arms up. Exhale, reach the arms forward and back. Bump the right hip back in space. Reach far, far forward. Inhale here. And then exhale, drop the left hand down, right arm up. Triangle. Right arm reaches up and over, stretch. Keep your breath long. Big breath in. Big breath out. Bring the right hand down, flip the right heel up, heel toe the left foot to the left, and come into lizard pose. Up on the hands, or down on the forearms. Keep the left knee in. As best you can, just be conscious of your knee. Notice that each side might be a little different. That's okay, totally normal. Send your breath into the spaces where you feel sensations. There's so many different sizes of ants here. Minuscule to what I would consider regular sized to monsters. All right, if you're on the forearms, come back up to the hands. Scooch the right knee in a little closer. Turn the left toes out, and then let the left knee fall to the side, coming onto the outer edge of the left foot. Maybe bring your left hand to your thigh to gently open the muscles a little more. And coming back in, bring the left knee in, left toes forward, bend through the right knee, reach back towards that foot, stretching through the quad. Again, each side might be different. This side's a little bit harder for me. I come up onto my fingers for this. I need that little bit of extra length. So feel free to adapt for your body. We all have different body shapes. Breathe. And gently release. Oof. Step it back to plank. Last vinyasa to downward dog. All right. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees. Take your gaze forward. Exhale, make your way to the top of the mat, forward fold. Bend the knees deeply here so you can relax your torso along your thighs. Grab opposite elbows above the head and just dangle. Just dangle. Stretching into the hamstrings, lower back. You can sway a little bit left and right. Feeling good. Again, finding, like here, I'm swayed to the left, and my right lower back feels a juicy stretch. So explore here. Don't just do the posture because I said to do the posture. Explore and find the places that feel the best for you within the posture. All right, back to center. Bend the knees deeply, release the arms, draw the chin in, and inhale. Ragdoll roll. All the way up to standing, reaching the arms up. Exhale, hands to prayer at heart center. All right, we're gonna take a big step. Doesn't matter which direction. I'm taking with my left so that my back is not to you for obvious reasons. Okay, turn your toes in a little bit, heels out a little bit. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, take the hands behind the back, clasp, palms facing each other, palms touching. If you can't do that, if this is not in your practice, you can always bump fists behind your back, okay? Or you can take a strap or a towel and grab onto it that way. Just make sure that your palms are facing each other and not away from you. All right, inhale, draw the fist down towards the heels, lift the heart, look up. Exhale, forward fold, keeping the palms together if possible. Bringing your weight a little bit forward towards the balls of the feet. And a little bit back, swaying on the feet, stretching into the shoulders, stretching into the hammies. Release the head, shake the head yes and no. Maybe rock the hips a little side to side. Explore, explore, explore. And then gently releasing the hands to the mat. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, walk the hands over to the right ankle. Twist. Inhale to center, lift up halfway. Exhale to the left ankle, twist. Inhale to center. Turn the right toes out a little bit, bend into the right leg. You can lift the heel here if it feels good for you, or keep it down, lift the left toes, come into Skandasana. Whatever version feels good for you. We're not going to hang out here too long, so just feel free to move through it. Inhale back to center, lifting up. Exhale, other side. Left toes come out, right toes lift up. Skandasana, side lunge. Back to center. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And then here, we're going to come into frog pose. You're going to have to bring your knees to the mat. And whatever space feels comfortable for you. Oh, now I'm risking my life here. My feet are in the grass. My head's going to be in the grass. All right. So we want your ankles lined up with your knees. The arch side of your foot on the ground. Really tight here today. And then flex the feet, bring the forearms down. And then try to keep your hips in line with your knees. You're not pushing back, you're not dropping forward. You're just keeping everything nice and in line. I think I'm going to turn here. Too many things in the grass that might attack. Not really, but a little bit. I'd rather it be my legs. Okay, so coming into that frog pose, staying in that frog pose. You didn't move, I did. And just breathing into the stretch. Coming onto the hands, bring the knees a little bit closer together, toes come together to touch, come into a wide-legged child's pose. Forehead to mat, or block, or hands. Breathe here. And walking the hands in. We're going to do a modified twist. So keeping the legs in child's pose, inhale the right arm towards the sky. And then exhale, thread the needle in the upper body, but child's pose in the lower body. Coming back up, other side. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, thread it through. And bring the head down. Walk the right hand forward. Keep the hips low. Explore, relax, breathe. Inhale, coming back to center. Bring the knees parallel. Sit up on the heels. We're going to take a little stretch backwards. Stretching the tops of the feet. So leaning back onto the hands. Keeping the feet down. If this is enough for you, stay here. Or we're going to lift the knees a little bit and stretch into the tops of the feet. If you're not on a root. Oh, there we go. I was wondering why it wasn't working. Got it, got it. And coming down. Beautiful. Last stretch here. Take the feet a little bit wider, knees stay together. Sit between the heels. Again, if this is good for you, stay here, or coming back onto the elbows. We're laying all the way down. Coming back up. Bring the legs around in front of you. Long. And then make your way onto your back. Okay. Oh, battery pack. Bring the right knee into the chest. A few ankle circles, one way and then the other. And then supine twist. Bringing the right leg across the body to the left. Reach the left arm out. Maybe take your gaze to the left. Coming back to center, keep the right knee in. Bend the left leg and bring the right ankle to the left knee. Coming into figure 4, option to just stay here. Or you can bring the left thigh in, hook onto the back of the left thigh. Gently press the right knee out. Keeping the hips square, right foot is flexed. And releasing the leg. Left knee stays in. Take the right leg long to the mat. And supine twist. Left leg goes over to the right. Left arm reaches out. Or avoiding the grass. Not. I like the grass. It felt really great on my feet walking over here. But there are things that look like they want to eat me in the grass. So we're going to just stay on the mat for now. Coming back through center. Keep the left knee in the hand, bend the right leg, re-straighten the hips. Left ankle to right knee. Gently press the left knee away from you if that feels like enough. Great, stay here and enjoy. Or bring the right leg in. Grab hold of wherever feels best for you. Keep the hips down, head relaxed. Open through the left hip. Keep the left foot flexed. Enjoy. Gently release both legs. Take a couple windshield wipers left and right. And then when you're ready, find your way into Shavasana, our final resting pose. Draw the shoulders under the heart, turn the palms facing the sky. Let the feet fall to the left and the right. All the work is done. Now all that is left is to relax. Allow your body to be still. Embrace yourself with love. Enjoy your vacation. And I'll see you next time with our next class together. Namaste.